Why Mexico? Mexico's a great place not only for its own market, which is growing and growing fast, for its proximity to the north, the US and Canada as part of NAFTA, and to the south, the Latin American markets, which are also looking attractive for the future. But the best thing about Mexico is the people.
We have today 5,500 wonderful employees and many more that indirectly depend on us. That is why our investment plans over the next 5 years will amount to over 500 million euros. Mexico is investment worthy.
We love Mexico as a commercial market. It's obviously a vibrant economy and a growing economy, but we particularly like the ability to attract and find new employees. We have a very young employee base there. They're highly trainable, very educated, and particularly in the engineering space, it's an exciting opportunity for us to grow new talent in the aerospace and in the aviation community.
Por ejemplo, el cableado de los aviones Airbus 380 se hacen en Chihuahua. Parte de los motores se hacen en Querétaro. De la ingeniería está en Nuevo León. Muchos estados de México están contribuyendo al éxito del avión Airbus.
We looked at Mexico originally because, frankly, if you want to be in Latin America, you have to be in Mexico. In Mexico, what we found is a relatively stable environment, both politically and socially. We have a relatively low cost installation base, which has been helpful for us.
Mexico is a fantastic market. I see it as one of our most promising future markets over the next decade. It has a strong economy. It has a good demographics. Over 55% of the population is in the middle class or emerging middle class. We will be investing $400 million in the next 5 years. So Mexico for us is one of our most important investment destinations.
The government of Mexico has been very helpful. In fact, from the very beginning, we had very good relationships. They help us find the location, they help us with incentives, and they help us solve the problems.
México es muy importante para el Grupo Danone. Primeramente, ya es tal cual el quinto país del Grupo Danone en términos de importancia.
I'm also very excited about the new reforms in Mexico, especially the energy reforms.
We decided to invest in Mexico because Mexico is a very friendly environment for doing business. It's a competitive place. We have skilled engineers, a good environment supported by the states, and therefore it makes sense to invest on the long term.
This new government really has a lot more ability to both make decisions but also execute on them.
Mexico has always been a very attractive market for Nestle, and for many reasons. More than 113 million people, a young, growing population, a rich cultural and gastronomic heritage, a stable macroeconomy with low inflation, public debt under control, and solid currency, a broad platform of foreign trade agreements with 44 countries, per capita income exceeding $10,000 a year with expectations for improvement. For Nestle, Mexico means opportunity.
If you're thinking of doing business in Mexico, I can tell you it's a great place to be. Have a look at it, and I'm sure, like me, you'll be surprised.